It is its disease. Good morning, guys. It's Monday, so off to work again. It is freezing this morning. I was like sitting out of the hose this morning, even in the shower with the hot water, so it was that hose. Something's happening, I just hot of tea to warm up it, but it's just that hose. I checked to see if there was snow out there, but there isn't, so it hadn't been the snow that's making it so hose. Either snow is coming, or it's when it hose in the mornings now at night. I think it runs up later on the day. I'm going to see what temperature it is. At the set snapshot, it is 6 degrees due to the snow than yesterday. So my snapshot is down below, and it's down below. I once been changing this and name because snapshot isn't let me at the moment. I've changed my account about 3 or 4 times now. It's changing my mind about my username. So as I notice, keep it as it is right now. If I thought it is not really my name anymore. Well, it is just I won't say anymore. So I'll be keeping that as that username until the day I find out how to change my username. I also trouble changing that account, and so that's why I'm not changing it. So it's nearly 8 o'clock, so we're leaving soon. So see you at the train station, or after work, at the pub, or at home. I'm home, and it was a great day at work. I arrived late at work because the taxi was late picking me up at the train station. I arrived at the train station 9:20. The taxi didn't come until 20 minutes after that, so that made me late. I arrived at work at 10:15, so that was a bit late, but it was a great day. I rode Shane me up at, and my boss's mum rode her horse Hazy me up at, and we both rode while my boss watched my feet. And we went down to the backfield to sit out on other ponies, and then we watched back, and it was a pretty ride. Shane was really forward when this is unusual for this first thing in the morning. This is usually quite stiff in the mornings. Well, he was really forward and active, which we want him to be in the but it was nice. He was a bit slower on the way back, but still forward away. So I said it's Aidan. He was looking forward to eating at grass at the bottom of the hill, since Hazy is leads me she was behind Shane, so Shane must have been trying to get away from leads me Hazy, because in the horse, when one horse is has neither, the other horses tend to walk away or move away from that needs horse. I don't know why. It's like this. It's like you're saying, I respect you when you're talking to when you're with the needs me up, because the needs me up is basically the boss. So the other horses had to move away, as in I respect you, I will move away, or something like that. So that must have been what Sin was doing, what not faster to get away from Haiti, as he was saying, I respect Haiti or something. Anyways, so yes, that was really it, and we watched that, and he was very it. He wouldn't slow down, he wouldn't stop, so we need to watch on that. But when I was watching back to the last, I went behind Haiti to see if there was any difference, and he was still forwards away, or slower and shit here, because he tried to stop and try to do some class, but I was like, no saying what on, it's nuts him on and pulled the ropes to him up, made him what on, so yeah, he did, and that was right. And then after that little ride, we turned them out, and then I went to do the hairnets. I filled 9 hairnets. After the 9 hairnets, I went off, obviously, it was near home time already, so yeah, after that I went to the pub, had another one, in the pub, and then I had a train, sitting train, because I missed the first one for some reason, and then I went home and went Sunday, and then I had pizza for dinner. The stuff didn't come up, so it's now it's after 2:08. I'll be able to wait in a few hours. I'm just freezing my tin from dinner. So today was a day. This job is like basically job about things. I don't know if this already explained this already. We've got job after job after job. It's like there's never anything to be done. Can't have 3 minutes rest because there's so many things to do. So that means that I'll send and not. So that means that I'll send and won't be able to hurt myself in the future start doing that job. Otherwise I'll reach sign off this job, so people the memories that makes here. That's really amazing. I was planning to flop myself in the hair next day, but I was moving around a lot and I didn't find, so that meant something else of that we need to find a spot where the hammer can see me all over. Cause in that, and plus my boss's 2 dogs were with me all the time. I felt like honoured. They wasn't be with me at the moment for today. I mean, most of the time they want me with their mum, but today they wanted me with me. And so because of that, I was worried about them not handing the phone over, hammer over. So that's why I didn't do it in the end. Well, the other job on Wednesday is also basically job, but it's not as strict on happening. You've got time for breaks. So once you get about triples and hammer, pop, hammer, and get used to that and overflow in, then I'll be able to do that on that job, but not the other job. The next update with the hats, because as you know, some of you know, that I went to top hats, so a few days ago I was like, what am I doing? What's taking me so long? I've got everything, I just need to find out the feet. I've got everything that's on top of the hat. So today I got seriously into it and looked for places that would let me on top that has that handy hips into us. I've been looking around a lot for the past hour or something, looking for a hat that hit on tops, and I've spoken to my husband here on top to 2 hats from the shelter, and they were both indoor and got them, and her boyfriend's parents' hats now, but I'm so sensitive indoors when it's not them. That gives me hope that I'll be able to do it. The only problem is how I'm going to get to that shelter and back again. So I'm hoping it's easy bus travel there. The other two I've seen have like 2 buses and they're over 1 hour to get there or something. So it's the same, but I'm hoping it's it's success and I'm able to adopt hats from there. So if it's supposed he's to adopt hats. That's pretty all for today, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the vlog, and we'll see you in tomorrow's daily vlog. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out the links down below. And guys, before we go, I'm sorry for talking too fast. I keep reminding myself and telling myself off, and I'm trying to slow down or whatnot.
I love you.